What's up everybody, Spark here bringing you 16 new glitches for Super Mario Maker 2. The first couple glitches are really awesome using pipe glitches that we did in the previous video. We expand upon that a little bit with co-op building. It's super broken. Make sure you check that out. We also have a new member today that joined the our YouTube members thing. So I played one of his Uno Mas levels. That's at the end of the video. Without further ado, let's go. Glitch number one, I'm going to explain how co-op building is even further broken. So we're going to take this pipe right here, and I'm going to place an enemy in it. Let's say we place a gopher inside of it. Now I'm going to drag it a little bit with the Mario Joy-Con. Now with the Luigi Joy-Con, I'm going to go over and tap this gopher. Once I tap the gopher, the pipe is now bugged, and we can place anything we want beside it, or let's say on the same tiles of it. So let's say we take a whole bunch of different pipes and put them together. I'm going to take this pipe, turn it red, put it in the same exact spot, and now I'm going to put a winged gopher in it. Because the cool thing about this glitch is that you can make it look like there are multiple different things coming out of the same pipe. Or we can make a rainbow colored pipe. So we have a green pipe and a red pipe. I'm going to grab the red pipe and drag it a little bit and do the same thing again with the Luigi Joy-Con. Just tap the mole that's on top of it. And now we can place whatever we want over top of that pipe. So I expanded upon this idea a little bit more, and so you'll see a multicolored pipe that is spitting out four different, or let's say four enemies that are different types. So we have two normal, one big, and two with wings. One small, one big. So it's just a pipe that's spitting out a whole bunch of enemies. We're going to call this glitch 1.2. I can actually take this pipe and overlay it on top of the starting area. As you see, normally you can't actually do this. If I try to drag it over there, it'll be red, and it'll just pop back over here when I let go of it. But using this little glitch, I'm going to hold this over top of the starting zone with the Luigi Joy-Con. I tap the mole, and when I tap it, it gets fixed where it sits. So right now, we have a pipe over top of the starting zone. Not only does it soft lock you when you actually go play from start, but it'll be in a place that you can't actually put it. Glitch number two, using the last glitch, we're going to make what we're going to call a semi-solid pipe. So I call this glitch number two. This deserves its own little area, its own little setup, because it's very, very cool. But it is the same kind of a process. It's just expanded a little bit. So I take the pipe, put the enemy in the pipe. Now I'm going to drag it to the edge of the screen until it turns red, but I don't want it to go too far down. I just want it to be hanging into the red a little bit. Now I'm going to go and tap the pipe with the Luigi Joy-Con, and you'll see that it sits down a little bit. Like that. So there is an enemy in this pipe that is facing the opposite side of the screen, whatever. So I'm going to take this pipe, and now I'm going to extend this one and do the same thing with this one. With this one, we have to use the Luigi Joy-Con to actually lift the pipe up, because the Luigi Joy-Con sucks. It doesn't go to the edge of the screen. The Mario one will, though. So I lift this up over above the other pipe and tap this one. So now these two pipes are right next to each other, and they have that little gap in them. However, for some reason, with this little glitch, when the pipe is on the edge of the screen, it'll actually close the pipe together like that. See how the pipes kind of just merge there? So when I start the screen, Mario can actually jump in and walk through that. Now, the first time you start it, it is a little bugged. Notice how Mario's hat's cut off and his feet are cut off. It's also on the other side of the water, which is not normal. Start it and then stop it again. It should be behind the water. It is. And now when we walk through it, you won't really see much. So there's no real glitching of the pipe, but we can walk through the pipe. We expand upon this idea a little bit and put multiple different pipes, which creates a rainbow bridge of sorts. Glitch number three, it was recently discovered that you can actually grab that pipe that's in the bottom left corner of the screen when you make the recently found co-op black hole glitch. So I'm going to take a pipe, lay it down. I want to put something big inside of the pipe so I can actually multi-select it. So we're going to take a gopher and biggen it and then throw it in that pipe right there. Then I place another pipe over here, like this. And I'm going to drag it on top of this pipe. This is the old black hole method, right? Or the new black hole method, let's say. I flick it like that on top of that pipe that I was holding. And now you see that the gopher went in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Using the Mario Joy-Con, we can actually multi-select that and drag him back on scene. And when we do, check this out. This is a quarter of a pipe. This is a one-tile pipe with a gopher that thinks it's inside of a pipe. So it looks kind of strange when it tries to come out of it, because it's kind of coming out of a corner right there. Really, it's coming out of nothing, I think. So I have to actually multi-select this, multi-grab it so that it's back on the scene. And then I can grab this gopher and pull it out of there, and that is a black hole slash a gopher that thinks it's in a pipe. And that's where we get our black hole from. We copy that 50 times, and we have a good old black hole. But the other side of the coin is this pipe right here. This quarter of a pipe, this one-tile pipe that's just kind of floating in air that we can jump on. We can't really do too much else with. So I did that last glitch again, where we drag this gopher out into the scene. So I want to play around with the little quarter of a pipe, the one-tile pipe that we have here on the scene currently. So I can grab the gopher, and we're going to do this before we actually start the scene, because if we start the scene, that pipe becomes inactive. Like, we can't actually do anything with it anymore. But with this pipe right here, we can actually interact with it still. I can grab it like this, and you see it bug out a little bit. And it'll actually turn into a normal pipe. And we can change the color of it and everything, and I can place it pretty much wherever I want. I can place it on the starting screen like this. You can't put enemies inside of it anymore. It's pretty inactive, and it would go behind everything. So if I put another pipe down, there will be a pipe on top of that. Glitch number 4 with this setup right here, with this big muncher inside of this note block. Spike ball hits a note block, pushes Iggy down a little bit, where he will just chill here, inactive, not doing anything. Just kind of hanging out. Now, when we walk over to his head, we're actually going to bonk him a little bit, and then he's going to get into a perma-spin situation, where he will not stop spinning for the life of him. Glitch number 5, not really that crazy of a glitch. This donut block, as it falls down, it's going to bonk the Spiny upwards a little bit. So the Spiny actually clips through this donut block when it drops. So how this would be relevant is with a little bit of a troll situation. So say right here with this Spiny on this exclamation mark box, we can jump in there and go through that safely. Not a big deal. With this one, however, we can't go through it safely. Again, because the donut block clips the Spiny upwards just a tad as it falls. Glitch number 6, you're going to see some hyperspeed out of this Pokey, but he only does it when he's underwater. So as soon as he gets out of the water, he will start walking like normal. Let's start the scene and show you. So he goes nice and fast, and then he starts to just walk. Glitch number 7, less of a glitch, more of just like an interesting setup. I didn't know that these ghosts can actually lift enemies when they appear from the floor. So you can have something cool like this, where this gopher needs to get lifted for this bomb to blow up to activate the on-off switch. And we're going to use winged ghosts to actually do that. So they'll travel around a little bit, and when they find the gopher, they will lift him and explode him up. They seem to travel at the same spot. Yeah, they get there eventually, though. Glitch number 8, we're going to go over some craziness with Yoshi and these hidden blocks that are behind him. You're going to notice that the Yoshi on the left, if I hit this hidden block, Yoshi will actually die. The Yoshi on the right has a parachute attached to him. See that little parachute? So he moves slightly to the right, very slightly. So if I hit the hidden block behind this Yoshi, the second Yoshi, it'll pop him over to the right like that, and he'll jump. Now, if I hit this note block a little bit, it edges him to the left. It's very, very slightly, like a pixel, a hair. And so when I hit this one, he'll actually glitch into that block, and he will be stuck inside of the hidden block itself. Glitch number 8.2, so similar setup. Yoshi has a parachute on him. This time he's above a question mark block, and then there's a muncher that's kind of like halfway off of this block over here. So how would we get Yoshi out of that spot? Well, it's pretty easy. Just hit the exclamation mark block and he pops through, because the parachute pushes him a little bit to the right. Glitch number 9, we've worked with heavy clown cars in the past. This is a new, interesting little concept. I'm going to go into this door and hop out of it. Heavy clown car is going to get automatically instilled. Now when it hits the seesaw, something really fun happens. Heavy clown car go brrr. Glitch number 10, more of just a funny interaction thing. Lemmy's going to bounce up and get stuck on the sideways spring, and he will be breakdancing. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's like a master breakdancer. He's got this down. Glitch number 11, this is kind of just a funny interaction thing. There's not much really we can use out of this. However, if I jump in here, you see I'm just chilling on the ground. When I press forward, he will start to do a little bit of a dance. Check this out. So right now he's running back and forth between the two springs, creating quite the dust cloud. If I press down and jump, he starts to go burr. If I hold down, he goes burr slower. If I let go, he goes burr faster. Glitch number 12, check out these wigglers over here. Now, if I jump on top of the wigglers, I will go into a ducked state. So this could be a really cool mechanic for a level to, you know, go above a one-tile gap like this and stay big. and then go off into the sunset. Glitch number 13. So you're going to notice a pixel crush death when I go and touch this blue platform. It's probably because those stumps hit that cement block and move to the left ever so slightly. So it crushes me. Glitch number 14. This is yet another method to take a POW and merge it into a launcher. This little guy is going to lift the POW and then swiftly die. But you'll see the POW is not there at all. So you wouldn't know that there's a POW hidden behind this launcher unless you held run for some reason and went up against it and lifted it. Glitch number 15. There's no real way to get through these ants. Or is there? If you have a cat suit and you start scratching, it'll actually pull you underneath them. So you can kind of just do it randomly and you'll get pulled underneath. Otherwise, I don't think you can get through them. Glitch number 16. I'm going to take this POW and throw it into the springs. It will bounce back and forth and then clip through that sideways spring. So because Hosted Posted joined to become a YouTube member, we're going to play his Uno Mas level real quick. Whoa. Alright, that's a big clown car. Let's go in the door. Okay. It's a really big clown car. Whoa! That's... Yikes. That clown car is not go-inable. You can't go in it. How about the one on the left? Can I go in the one on the left? They seem to be the same. Let's see. We can go into the one on the left. Why is it so big? And using that big clown car, we're able to actually clip through the one-ways. That's interesting, too. Pretty sweet. Oh, that was awesome. Ah, I didn't get it. Rip. Your thanks message got messed up. Ripperonis. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.